What is up, folks? We are live. We're live, live. It's been a while, folks. Let's get a little bit of production in here. Solo layout. Cool. So it's been a minute, man. Been trying to get used to getting everything back into the groove of things, man. Um, so um, hopefully we're live, man. Got no clue if I'm live or not. Um, so here we are. We're live. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. How you doing, Mr. Barry? Um, so you guys let me know if you guys are seeing the comments and stuff. Let's go change our. We want to go back to this. We'll go to the block. Yeah, that's not so bad. So we are live. Hello, folks. Hello, LinkedIn. So actually, we're multi-streaming tonight. We're streaming live on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. So, um, yeah, life's been busy, folks. Life's been busy, man. It's been quite busy. A lot of things have changed in like what my schedule and stuff is, but it's all good, man. You know, you I we figured out that you do what you got to do, man, to get things done, right? So, I mean, but I've been trying to stay. I don't know. I'm trying to been staying active and seeing people when I can, catch lives when I can. Um, so I just been trying to take care of, um, you know, myself, business, life. So, but again, I saw Suri the other day. She was on with Carl Sean and Carl Sean and Charlene Brown. And I've been catching a few people here and there. I've missed Mr. Barry. He's always a fun person. Um, so, Naeed, I hope I'm saying that correct. Let me know if I'm not. How's the sound, audio, everything sound? So, Mariah, how are you? Hello, all the way from lovely Idaho. Iowa. God, even with glasses on. Even with glasses on. That's hard. So, these are the spares, though. My regulars, unfortunately, I broke them, so got to get them fixed. So, hello from Iowa, everybody that's chilling in. So, I don't know if anybody's watching on Facebook or YouTube, but I don't know. It's kind of late. It's a Friday night. I decided to go test a little few things because I'm about to go on YouTube and Facebook and test wave.video. But, oh, thank you. Just, that's one thing as a streamer, as a host, or anything else. When you have a guest on, that's one thing you want to really try to get right is somebody's name. So, but other than that, how's everybody doing, man? I know I've been away, but I know that LinkedIn and everything else has been going on. There's been so many changes and everything else. So hopefully everybody's just been keeping up with everything. And I mean, again, life. We get busy. We do things. So for those who don't know, I kind of I stepped away because I got a very great opportunity where I work now, and it was something that was going to be vital for me as a independent person, single father. It's that sort of thing that I really had to take advantage of. So it was pretty quick to transition to get everything started. I maybe not handled everything, um, the way that I could have. I could have came on here and did a post. Could have done all these other things, but just part of me, man. I didn't want. I know I would have gotten support. I know I would have gotten people telling me, do what you got to do. I didn't want to make a big ordeal of it. Um, and I know that some people feel like I've abandoned them. Some people felt I did a lot of things, but hey, sometimes you just got to come back and ask for a little bit of forgiveness. People might forgive you. I mean, I was doing a show with Angelique Stidham, who, if you guys don't know, I mean, we had to do abruptly. I had to, not her, but she's continued on in Clubhouse, but I had to walk away. Um, I mean, I would have loved to continue to do things. I mean, even my Friday shows and stuff, a lot of things I had to change and transition in life. Um, but hey, man, that's the wheel of life. So, but I'm here and I've been around to support everybody that's been around. I mean, it was kind of hard doing trying to handle this and then you know do what I was going to be doing because it was going to change. It was a transition, big time transition. Um, and there is a community that I really worked hard to build. There was a community here that I support. I still support. Um, so I've been trying to catch again streams here and there. I've been watching a lot more people on Facebook, on YouTube. Um, so, well, see, that's one of the lessons that I'm learning. Because it goes beyond just numero uno. There's a lot of other people that are involved here. Because these are people that I really admire, people that I care about, people that, so taking the opportunity to step away, and I also saw it as a opportunity to kind of recharge the batteries a little bit. I mean, people don't quite understand until you've actually been doing live streaming and you've been doing it for so long. Um, you got to take care, man. You got to find those breaks and you got to take some time off. So you see the individual back behind me. So I'm going to lift that up. For those who don't know, that is India Delgado. So India is doing 100 days of live streaming. I've been watching. So if you see there's on the TV, there's a little bit of 30 right there. 30 days she still has left to go. But there are days, man. It's hard. Like I see Suri doing a lot of live streaming. I know Garen has been doing some as well, but there's times you gotta just take a little bit of time for yourself and step back. And you gotta really go back and again, it gets the creative juices flowing. I'm not gonna lie, I was hitting a wall. I was really hitting a wall with like how I was gonna be doing things. And I've gone back and re-looked at some of the things I could have done a little bit better. Um, and that's part of like what all this is about. Is being able to say, hey, I'm really working hard to try to improve myself and life and everything else. So we got people watching on Facebook. So thank you for watching on Facebook. So Mr. John R. DeStefano. What's going on, buddy? It's been a while, man. It's been a while since we connected. It's been a while since I've been on Facebook. Been on Facebook, been on everywhere else. So greetings from Costa Rica in the house. Thank you so much. But part of what I've been doing and learning here is I've been not only taking the time to kind of recharge, but I've also been taking the time for looking back at different ideas, things that I could possibly do going forward. I mean, I will come back to streaming. I'm not gonna say I'm walking away. Um, as my schedule is getting a little more defined and I'm getting easier and more accustomed to what I'm doing, um, I'll think about coming back and doing this. What's funny is that a lot of people in the office know that I do live streaming, so that was kind of a not. It's not uncomfortable. I know what I do. I know that there was people that were in my office subscribing to my newsletter, so it's funny when you talk to them and they're like, "Hey, it's you, the video guy." Like, yeah, it's me, the video guy. You know. So summer in the house. Hello, all the way from lovely Texas. Where in Texas? I'm in Dallas, so just outside of Dallas, in a little town called Red Oak. Red Oak. I'm gonna say it like that. Watching over there. So, um, we are again doing what we can, and there's a, as me as a individual who loves this aspect of creativity. I mean, you guys know my affinity for getting on a live stream and talking with people and interviewing folks and passing along education. I've seen so many other streamers starting to do this on the regular, because it's a growing market. It's a growing field. It's something that's going there from Los Angeles on the West Coast, Mr. Colin Mitchell. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, Liga as well. I forgot to say hello to you. Austin, Texas in the house. Summer, thank you so much for Roberto Westwood as well, tuning in. Mr. Belaney, for those who don't know, is also a live streamer all the way up in Canada. What town is Saskatchewan? Is that it? Don't get me the line. So, Mr. Barry, I don't know exactly where you are. You've always been on the move. We know that Miss Mariah's in Iowa. Surrey is another one, another Texas ties. So there you go. So that's just been part of what this is, folks. Is just as what we do, and I'm actually getting like more acclimated to some of the things. So, I do have different equipment and stuff. I still haven't set up. I mean, not going to lie, I just took my Stream Deck. So let me see if you guys. Stream Deck. My Stream Deck. There you go. I just took my Stream Deck out of the box just the other day. So India back there that you see on the screen does a class on Thursdays teaching about Stream Deck. So I just took it out for the first time and used it. Mr. Marshall, hello. How are you, sir? Loved your live stream the other night. He was streaming the other night. He is the king of pop-ups. Right? No scheduling, just pop-ups. So he was in the house saying hello, Mr. Marcello Arcele tuning in all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Mr. DC himself. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. But part of this, what I was again mentioning, is that as you start, as life starts changing, because life has changed very drastically. And we have to go with the flow sometimes. As a creator, sometimes we don't always get the opportunity to jump in and say this is what we're going to do all the time. So, Mr. Barry, yes. But that's part of it, folks. So, again, we do what we can. We try. And I forget, probably YouTube, and let me turn that down a little bit. So, YouTube and Facebook are probably going to mute my audio for a little bit if they go back and watch the replay, because I do have licensed music playing in the background. So I guess I could turn on music here. They have music here. Believe you me, they do. So thank you so much. And been trying. So Marcello's been off as well. Well, thank you, buddy. It's again, sometimes, like I say, we do have to do things for ourselves sometimes. And for most of us, if we're not already, let's say, everybody. So if you're not actually already in, how do I say this? If you're not already in like social media and that is what you're doing as a living, turn this down a little bit though. Adjust that there. Lo-fi, it's going in. Change this one. Or daydreaming will do. Change it out. That's the fun part about it. Okay, we're into it. Welcome back, folks. He is everywhere. So, for those who don't know, it is within the sales field of what I'm doing. So, I mean, it's along the lines of what I was in already doing on the regular. It's just a different, it's just a different position. More responsibility, more pay. But again, more pay, more responsibility, more, the whole thing, guys. So if you want to really know, I'll let you know. Just message me and I'll tell you what it's all about. Don't want to go into too much in depth, but yeah. But it takes a lot more of my schedule now than what I was doing before. That I will have to say. So, but hey, that's life, folks. And it's for me. This is fun because I get number one. Hell, I'm doing a stream unannounced. I'm doing a stream again unplanned on a Friday night, late as hell, and I still have people tuning in. What does that tell you about live streaming? How fun is it, man? Thank you, appreciate it. Well, if you like the music, it is already included inside of StreamYard. So StreamYard, just like Restream, already has the thing, and we got 2 people watching on Facebook. I don't know who's watching on Facebook, but if you're watching, drop it in the comments. Say hello. How are you doing? Anybody watching on YouTube as well? So, Mr. Anthony Reed, he's been streaming a lot as well. So his Kidney Trails. Again, how do I know that? Because I watch, folks. I go back and if I have to watch replays, I do it at night. I'm not totally away from this community. It's just I had to take a step back. That's all. But it's gonna, in the long term, it's gonna be something that, again, I'll enjoy. I think I'm already enjoying it. But it'll afford more opportunity. Let's put it that way. More opportunity. So, yeah, man, life has been crazy. I mean, I'm still trying to get caught up on a lot of the things that they've been doing on LinkedIn. Miss Claire M. Davis. What a gem. She's a gem, folks. If you don't know, go follow her. Most of you probably already are, but if you're not, just as a precautionary, go follow her. And Ingor, how are you? So, that's been part of it. As far as like what, how life can change on a dime, as they say, correct? I mean, and that's part of it. So what's the best way doing this right now? Because there will be more coming. Again, I could have been streaming at night. Here's the thing, though. Like I said, I wanted to take a break because I wanted to, again, recharge the batteries, get, back into wanting to get the fast burning desire again. So that was part of it, is taking the time to say, taking these steps to take the time to make a little way for yourself. Because here's the thing about live streaming. Okay. This is pretty simple. It's a pretty simple formula. If you're going to be successful at live streaming, you need 2 things. 2 things, that's it. Apart from equipment and all the other stuff, okay? And honestly, you really don't need that, okay? I won't get into that right now. That'll be something else down the line. 2 things you have to have, okay? Get a pen, pad. This is the secret. This has been my secret, and I'm sharing with you right now, okay? Giving you a few seconds to get a pen, write it down, Get ready. Here's the secret. Okay. All right. The secret to being successful at live streaming are, number one, commitment. Let me say that again. Commitment and consistency. If you apply those two things to live streaming, you will find success. You will find a community. You will find an audience. Those are the two things that are vital if you're going to be successful as a live streamer. So there you go. Pretty easy, folks. Commitment, write it down, and consistency. So if you're committed to live streaming and you're consistent about when you go live, how you do it, people will follow, people will show up, people come along, people will, what is up? Emoji typo. Okay. What's up, ho? That's up to you. Good evening. But yeah, see how easy that was? That wasn't groundbreaking. Again, two things, folks. And like I said, all the equipment that you see, all the fancy shit that everybody puts out and tells you that you got to use, and you don't need all that. Okay? You can go Instagram and start streaming on Instagram Live with your phone. You don't need anything else. If you want to get started, and if you apply those two things, consistency and commitment, people will show up. Pretty easy. Now, all the other cool shit that comes along, the microphone, the awesome thing that's the Rodecaster, like I have here, that I get to use because it's fun. All the stuff you don't need right away. They just, again, bango. There you go. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep, but I found your broadcast to keep you company. Yes, thank you, Jim. I will keep you company. You keep me company. That's how we'll do it. So yes, he is a crazy animal. But yes, welcome to the party. I mean, again, my buddy here, look, this guy right here, he was just streaming his replays of his, the shows that he used to do, his Feel Good Friday shows that he was doing, his club link on Fridays that he was doing. And they still find audience. They still find people that show up. They still find people doing all kinds of things. So that just tells you, what you can do, how you can find an audience. You be consistent, you be there, and people are going to come and support you. Pretty easy. But it takes a while. It takes time. Again, that's the commitment part. It's not every time. It's not everybody that everybody. It's not easy that everybody gets to do that. That they get to start and create an audience and build a big. There you go, man. So, and again, there's so much things you can do, man. Off to make dinner for the kiddos. Okay, thank you for dropping in, Claire. I hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you well. Stop in anytime. You're always welcome. You're one class act, lady. I'll tell you that much. Okay. But yes, planning to start live by the end of the year. There you go, Jim. My thing is, look, everybody says just start. That's great. That is good advice. Just get started. It was a Zig Ziglar who told Les Brown, I heard it through Les Brown. It said, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So on your timetable, when you're ready, man, get going, man. Don't let the other stuff overwhelm you, and don't let all the BS around doing a live stream complicate things. It's pretty simple. Again, grab your phone, turn on the camera, start talking. And that's part of it. You be consistent, man, and be committed. People will find Jim Wolf. Jim Wolf will be streaming from by the end of the year, and people will be able to tune in and watch his live streams. Why? Because he's consistent. part of it. Um, so, but that's the whole thing, folks. And I'm not here to preach and do everything. I'm just doing a test stream and wanted to have a little bit of fun tonight because it's been a while since I wanted to get on here and have a little bit of fun. So what I've been doing at nights too, man, I've been like really taking care of my health too as well, man. So, apart from doing what I've been doing at work, I get home now, man, I go running 3.5 miles every day. So I'm literally trying to, again, be a better person, both mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, every way possible. So, that's what I've been doing my times. And of course I go back and while I'm out there, I watch other people live stream. I see people doing their shows and, contributing when I can. That's the fun part about it for me. That I absolutely, truly enjoy, if you want to be honest, is, for me, that's the fun part. Is getting to do that and be a part of live streaming, whether it's as a creator or as a consumer of the content. So, hey, Mom, my mom's watching. She's watching on Facebook. So, hello, Mom. How are you doing? So, we're just, again, taking, thank you, please. You gotta take a break, man. You gotta do things for yourself. You gotta do things where, that keep you going, man. You gotta sustain. That's part for me is how if I wanted to sustain what I was doing, you gotta keep, you gotta change things up sometimes, and that's part of it. And did I believe I saw my son in here? Where's he at? I know I've seen his comments. He was in here. Didn't ignore you. I overlooked it. Where is it? There he is. Senor Pasayada Heyoka. Didn't even say hello to you, but that's part of it. Yeah. I've been again, wanting to try to live a better lifestyle. I don't know any of us here who doesn't. I mean, things change and you want to do things like my buddy here. Look, it's funny and smart alecky and smart ass as he is. He got a thing that he's working now with Shave Robot. Congratulations, by the way, on that. That's awesome. That's, a lot of work and shit that you did, buddy. So congratulate Mr. Schuer. If you don't get the opportunity, please do. But just like Marcello said, you got it to do it. You take a break. You do things that you got to do, because again, this lifestyle, doing an everyday live stream was crazy, but it was how I knew I was going to have to stay, what I was talking about, committed. And that's right. It's how gangsters do, man. That's right, brother. Thug life for show. I'm still waiting on my agree post. I don't know. I need to go back and check. But the other night, Mr. Marshall was doing a live stream, and Mr. Schuer had mentioned that. So I asked him to do agree for me. Go do an agree post for me on LinkedIn on one of Shay's posts. That would be funny. That would be gangsta. You do that, hats off, bro. I'm your number one fan. So, but everything else, you know what? Guys, if any of you want to feel like you want to jump in and say hello or hang out, whatever. Again, this is just a fun stream. It wasn't really. Hold on, let me drop the link here on LinkedIn. Here we go. So if you guys want to drop in and just say hello, join me. You're more than welcome to. So here I go. I'm gonna pull myself up here. There we go. Join me on stream. So gotta go. You have a good weekend. Thank you so much. And I'll drop it here for anybody else who wants to maybe join us watching on Facebook, YouTube. They'll be able to see it. LinkedIn, you still gotta go do. Oh, hello, Emily. How are you? Oh, I put agree on my post today. Okay, I gotta go check it out. Tells you how much I've been on here. But yeah, there you go, man. Anybody there? The stream, the link is in the comments on LinkedIn and on Facebook, on YouTube as well if you're watching. You can drop it there. But part of what you guys have been talking about and mentioning here about just having a good vibe. I mean, this is what it's all about right now. It's not so much so my streams on my Friday shows were about it, like live stream education. I wanted to teach people how to live stream and everything else. But I think the next, I'm gonna use a big word, reiteration of what I'm gonna do. Is just bring on a lot of big name live streamers. Yeah, I'm gonna be name dropping a lot. Because here's the thing, they have some audiences on other platforms, but nothing like this one here. So I mean, you got to get back in the habit of. If I'm getting back in the habit of live streaming, I got to build it out here. So, so if anybody, when I reformulate what my strategy is, because I'm thinking about it again, like how I want to come back the next wave, because I'm coming back. I'm just not going to be like heavy loading. I might do like I do with the Friday show, but I might do it on a different day, because Fridays are a little hard for me nowadays, because I have every other weekend I have my kiddos. So one weekend on a Friday night I'm here by myself. I don't have my kiddos tonight, but next weekend they'll be with me. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and I want to be able to enjoy as much time as I can with them on my weekends that I have them. So I think what I do is, hello, anybody watching on Facebook, or somebody's watching on Facebook. I don't know. That's the thing about about the statistics you can get from watching on StreamYard here. You can see your viewers, who's watching live, who they like, and everything else. You just can't tell on LinkedIn, come on, man. You guys are making improvements left and right, man. You guys are now putting captions in the audio rooms. Please do, man. Let's talk. I got your number. I'll give you a call. But, again, LinkedIn. Make sure this thing is on. LinkedIn. Oh, yes. Brian Shulman's birthday is today. I forgot about that. I got to mention it. Somebody tag him. Tag him in the comments. I don't want to do it. I'm lazy, to be honest. Tag Brian Shulman, so if he tunes in, I can tell him happy birthday. And Kenneth Dunner, Katie J as well. Happy birthday to both you fine, outstanding gentlemen. Happy birthday. And yes, so, my kiddos, I when they do come in, we have things that we want to plan on to do on the weekends that we're here. So, water's so wonderful. I love water. But yes, Margaret Spence, how are you? It's been a while. Margaret does a lot. She's done some live streaming before. Oh, how are you? All the way from San Francisco, 7:53 on the West Coast. Hashtag Brian Shulman. Happy birthday to both these gentlemen. So Brian Shulman will be on tomorrow, Saturday morning. He does his shout out Saturday. So if you don't get the chance to tune in tonight, he doesn't tune in. I'm going to try to stop in and at least tell him happy birthday. He's been around, been one of those great people for me. I'll tell you when. day that I realized I was sexy was September 9th, 2020. Yeah, 2019. October 9th, 2019. Um, that's the official date that I realized I was sexy. So most people don't realize it, but I do have a date. So what is October 9th, 2020? October 9th, 2020 is actually my birthday. So that's when I realized I was one sexy, what is it? Prince says, "One sexy MF or you sexy motherfucker." That's me. So thank you for the question. So, and he actually did it the right way. So when you ask questions in a live stream, folks, just so you know, etiquette is add the Q, then the colon, and your question. Makes it easier for the live streamer to actually pull it into me. Using something like StreamYard, you can actually use start comments as well, but I mean, if you're just streaming and you're trying to find comments, so glad you're doing great, Margaret. It's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad all of you are doing great. Well, I hope you're doing great. I'm praying that you guys are doing great, having a wonderful day. So, when does your calendar drop? Drops every day. So we got people. Oh, Betta, watching over on Facebook. Hello, Betta. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful. We know our kind, don't we, Margaret? We know our kind. That's right. I'm a Libra, and yes to sexy Libras from a fellow Libra. If you know, you know. If you don't, and there she is. Long time no see. Hello, Betta. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in. Betta is a wonderful individual. I've actually had her on the show, interviewed her. She does a lot of stuff still on Instagram, Facebook. You can go check her out. Great person. Wonderful individual. So which calendar are you talking about? Like to book time with me? If you're looking for that calendar, it is not yet available. But if you're just asking about my calendar, my everyday, I got a calendar I put out every day for me. So there you go. And Facebook user, I gotta activate my Facebook again, so that way people know. Because I can't always see because it's not connected yet. Since I just reconnected it today, so I am live. So it was Betta, and I'm just gonna like the comment. Thank you for stopping, and I'm also gonna reply to Betta and okay, there we go. All right. Mr. Schulman, how are you? Oh no, Jesus fix this. I'm praying, man. I'm praying for Jesus right now. I'm praying. You know what? Tonight, I am going to pray, Jamal Marshall, tonight. I'm going to pray for Jesus to fix my stream problems. You know, don't worry about the rest of the world. All the other real world problems. Tonight, it is about fixing my stream. Thank you so much, man. Showstopper, panty dropper, you're an icon. I try to do what I can do. The sexy calendar you promised, working on it. I have lost weight, Mr. Powers. So I'm down 11 pounds. That's what running 3 miles every day will do for you. And it has gone to my glutes for the ladies. I'm praying right now. I'm praying with you. You know what, Mr. Marshall, let's bow our heads. We're going to stop the music. Can I get a refund, please? No refund, but we'll give a rain check. How's that? All right. So we're going to pause the music because I am going to do a prayer right now on a live stream. You know, people say, don't do this. Don't. If you're watching on Facebook or anywhere else, I'm going to pray real quick. So, folks, if you're with me, let's grab hands, bow our heads. Let's say, dear Jesus, dear Lord, if you're listening, what I need right now, more than anything in this world, is for you to fix my Facebook connection. So when I stream there, people will see my comments and I can see theirs. I ask for these things in your name. Amen. There you go, folks. We just prayed on a live stream. So all you guys here, you streamed with me. You prayed with me while we slow down, and we'll put our music back on. All right, we're back. Um, amen. I'm using StreamYard tonight, Margaret. I have used Restream before. And the music fades away is all stripped away. That's right. So, yes, Mr. Arcelay already knew. So we got some amens coming in the house. Betta, thank you so much for praying with me. Mr. Marshall as well. Apparently hasn't fixed our problems yet, but you know what? God answers things on his time, not our timeline. So we'll fix it. We'll get it going. Gotta go with Lee. That's it. I gotta go with Jacob next time to do worship. I'll have him on. He can actually sing a song. So what I need right now more than anything is $17 million. Thank you and amen. Amen. We'll do it that way. I was actually I use StreamYard too, but this looks so much better. Well, you know what helps, Margaret? Lighting. Lighting, space, figuring out how to actually do your stream. And I'm just using a regular stream cam right now. I still got my Canon M50. Have not broke that out yet either, folks. I haven't even broken out my Mac yet. That's how much I have not done nothing to streaming. I told you I put everything away. I took my time away. Oh, thank you for stopping in, my friend. But yes, got you. That's right. So what I was quickly saying is that, you know, so I gotta say hello. Thank you so much for everybody who's been replying on Facebook. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Anyway, okay. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Forgot. Oh. Yes, you did lose me. Folks, I'm going to give you a real quick tip before I get out of here. Do not set your system updates to go off at certain times. So I had not planned to go streaming. I just went streaming live today. Um, I am back. Um, I went to go. I wasn't planning on going streaming today, but guess what? I had scheduled my. I had actually scheduled my computer to do a system update. Guess what the system did? Um, so the system actually said, "Ahaha, we are going to do a system update." So I actually manually had to stop it from going on so I went off the rails. So I hear things here, Johnny. So they're gonna go chop wood. Apparently, I did see some comments while I was still trying to do it out because I was on my mobile phone um, while I was trying to get my dang system to stop updating. So I had to go back, hit the control delete. I had to stop. And here's the thing about StreamYard: if you lose your connection inside of StreamYard and you do not end the stream will continue to go. It can go until it well, it would have went there until LinkedIn kicked me off, and I am back. Yes, so you guys are just barely getting the delay, so you'll see what I was talking about. Yes, you better. you know, unplanned lives are your brand, not mine. Correct. So, yeah, I had set my computer had a system update that was supposed to go off here at 10 o'clock. Um, and it started to start the process. So guess what it did? It started almost shut down everything. Camera, mic, everything started to shut down. I was like, what the hell is going on? What it is, and I seen it come up to my blue screen, so I had to start hitting my buttons and panicking and everything else. So lesson learned: leave the unplanned live streams to Jamal Marshall. I'll try to do better, folks. Um, so there you go. That's that's the fun thing about live streaming, folks. You never know what you're gonna get. Like how does Forrest say? Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So, and I am back. Um, so if anybody real quickly before I hop off of here, let's see, countdown timer. What does that do? I gotta set up my stream deck. Anyway, okay. I am actually gonna go uh, to my YouTube and my Facebook page here in a minute, and I'm going to be streaming with Wave.video. It's a different system. It's a different streaming application. So I am going to go set that up right now. I'm going to go jump over there. So if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, you can go check it out. Sorry, my LinkedIn folks, but Wave is not yet available on LinkedIn, but I do think they're planning on getting it out here. But it is a really great streaming software, apart from what's already available here. So if you're streaming on LinkedIn, you know there's Restream, there's StreamYard, there's Social Live, there's Switcher Studio, there's Vimeo, and you can now actually use Ecamm to stream here on LinkedIn, which you will see me doing that here pretty soon. But yep, I'm gonna go jump and do Wave.video if anybody wants to join me. My YouTube is at YouTube, the Gabe Leal Experience, because anytime you're with me, it is an experience. So you can go check me out. You can actually go subscribe, hit the notification bell over there as well. Maybe I'm suing, and you can. So yes, you're gonna go chop wood anyway, aren't you? You and Mr. Maury, you guys are gonna go play AOE. So I'm gonna go stream over there if you guys want to go check me out. Not, oh well, we're just gonna go try it out anyway. But if you go follow over there, you can go check me out. I will be streaming there in a few minutes. So until then, folks, Thank you again, every single one of you, Mr. Wolf, everybody that's been here this evening, all you wonderful um, people here on the LinkedIn community. You know what you mean to me and how much I love each and every single one of you. You guys have all been a very vital, important part of my journey, and I will always, always be grateful for that. So until then, folks, um, I'll see you when I see you, my friend. So stay safe, folks, and that's a wrap. So good night, everybody.